In 1571, the Yucatan public became sick to the plague. One man tracked down a plant and alongside others, drank it. The substance turned individuals blue and made them unequipped for taking in air. They immediately moved to the sea and made a development in the profound water, Talocan. One of the ones who ingested the plant had a child named Kuk. The child grew up to become leader of Talocan. At the point when Fen passed on, she requested to be covered on the land. Kuk drove a few gatekeepers up to the land where he saw a progress. They went after the progress to account for his mom's interment. One of the townspeople referred to him as Namor, signifying the kid without affection. Shuri works in her lab, making a good attempt to make a fake heart-molded spice to use for her sibling and Wakanda's top dog, T'Challa, who is passing on from a disease. Ramonda gradually strolls into the lab, reporting the ruler's passing. After a year, Wakanda is experiencing difficulty with different countries needing their vibranium. The Dora Milaje find French military men attempting to take from their station. Afterward, Ramonda converses with the unified countries and uncovers the French's endeavor to take. She reminds the nations that despite the fact that the Dark Jaguar is gone, they will in any case battle. At a mining station, Americans mine in the sea utilizing a vibranium identifier that was made by a MIT understudy, Riri Williams. They utilize this to find vibranium in the sea. Unexpectedly they go under assault by Talacanals who don't need them taking their vibranium. The final helicopter of survivors is struck somewhere near Namor. In Wakanda, Ramonda and Shuri go to the water and grieve the year since T'Challa's passing, regardless of Shuri not being totally prepared for this. Namor then, at that point, shows up, traversing the boundary by going under the water. He uncovers to them the presence of Talocan and believes their assistance should prevent outsiders from taking vibranium. He additionally makes sense of that Wakanda isn't the main spot that has vibranium, Talocan has it as well. Ramonda reprimands him, stressed of his presence. He lets them know he will kill the researcher who created the machine and that they can help him, however they can't hold him up. Shuri and Okoye go to meet Everett Ross, who gives them the name and area of the youthful researcher, in spite of conceivably offering private data. Okoye and Shuri then go to Cambridge, Massachusetts to track down Williams. They follow her to her carport where she uncovers that she is dealing with an Iron Man-type defensive layer. Notwithstanding, they are trailed by the FBI. The three move away, Okoye in a vehicle, Shuri in a cruiser, and Williams in her protection. Unexpectedly, they are met by Talacanals, Atuma, and Namora. A concise encounter closes in Shuri and Williams getting caught. In Wakanda, a rankled sovereign Ramonda reproves Okoye for losing Shuri, which is exacerbated by past occurrences, and flames her from her situation as broad. Namor shows Shuri the civilization, attempting to persuade her regarding his beliefs, in any event, giving her his mom's armband. In any case, she differs in killing Williams. In the interim, Ramonda goes to Haiti to see Nakia, who had left Wakanda 6 years earlier. She requests that Nakia track down Shuri for her. Nakia does a few spying and sorts out the area. She then, at that point, breaks Williams and Shuri out as Ramonda converses with Namor about his arrangement. They return to Wakanda, however just for additional torture as Namor and his kin attack. They flood the city causing a full-scale war. Namor deals with all of the Wakandan vehicles prior to flooding the royal chamber holding Ramonda and Williams. Williams begins suffocating, so Ramonda swims to save her. She can get Williams to somewhere safe and secure, however just to suffocate simultaneously. Shuri grieves her mom's passing as Namor tells her she is sovereign at this point. M'Baku converses with Shuri after the memorial service and gives her ethical judgment that she shouldn't kill Namor. Shuri then, at that point, utilizes Namor's mom's wristband to make the fake heart-formed spice which at last works. She goes to the astral plane subsequent to taking it and is welcomed by Eric Killmonger, who claims they are something similar. They contend a peace before Shuri claims she will kill Namor out of retribution. Shuri awakens and makes herself a suit. She then drops into a gathering among M'Baku and the seniors as the Dark Jaguar. In readiness of the fight, Shuri and Williams understand that they could debilitate Namor by warming his body up to where it can't get oxygen.
Shuri lured Namor and his army to go to the surface of the water. The battle between two kingdoms finally began. In the beginning of the battle, Wakanda attacked Talocan relentlessly. They just realized that there was a lot of members of Talocan's army. From other directions, Riri with her Ironheart suit and Shuri with her Black Panther suit fought Namor directly. Shuri managed to trap Namor by luring him to get into the airplane that she had prepared to dry out Namor. Shuri planned to take Namor to a desert so they could have a fight there. After finding out that Namor had been caught, M'Baku ordered the Wakanda army to retreat, but Namora blew their ship machine up so they couldn't go anywhere. In that situation, the Talocan army turned things around and surrounded the Wakanda army. At the same time, Namor and Shuri got into a fierce battle in a hot desert. Namor was powerful. He still could fight and stab Shuri with a spear. After that, Narmo tried to return to the ocean because he badly needed water. Shuri managed to take the spear out of her body and burn Namor's body.
Wakanda forever!
When she tried to kill Namor, she suddenly had a vision from the Queen Ramonda. The Queen asked Shuri to let Namor go because she didn't want any bloodshed in their battle. Namor finally submitted to Shuri and agreed to be Wakanda's ally. Because of that decision, the Talokan army and the Wakanda army had become ally and reconciled with each other. After that battle, Wakanda finally regrew their herbs. Before leaving Wakanda, Shuri gave Riri a car as a farewell gift. In Talokan, Namor was mad at Namor because he had given up to Wakanda. Namor told her that someday Wakanda would need a help from Talokan because they didn't have another ally from the outside world. They could take advantage of that situation to revenge humans in the outside world.